Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So I'm so glad to be back, and I'm going to keep looking at my phone to make sure that the audio is on because I was having issues before I left. But welcome, welcome. And I'm so glad to be home. Happy New Year. And it's so good to be live again. I honestly did not have any voice for about a week while I was gone. But I had planned and I had taken stuff to do a couple of lives with my granddaughters. And unfortunately, that didn't work. But in any event, it's Technique Tuesday and welcome. Like I say, I miss going live. I'm hoping that I'm still going to have people join me. But in any event, hello, Leona. Happy New Year. And oh, hello, Pam. Thank you so much. Yes, it is good to be back. But honestly, I left this place in a real mess. So it's a little scary with what I'm trying to do. So this is going to be a fairly simple card that I'm going to do today. But before I get started, I want to just mention a few things. The catalogs, they are going live in 2 days. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's very, very exciting time. The celebration that comes in 2 days, plus the excellent sign up thing where you could get this glass mat for free, or you could get some other products, some extra product. Honestly, it's an amazing join offer that's going on. So I really, really do encourage you to even think about it. If you've got an order that's $135, let me tell you, this is the deal to go for. Hello, Felicia and Cindy. Happy New Year. You were in Kamloops. Oh my goodness. That would have been exciting to be able to see you. And hello, Kay. Okay, so like I say, this is going live in 2 days. I can't wait. But busy going with the BOGO sale right now. So if you are looking for certain stuff, just make sure that you reach out. Now, I am going to go very easy on this card. You've got to remember, I have a lot of catching up to do. I basically couldn't really do anything while I was there. I did do tutorials. And I also did some cutting for my make and takes for my virtual launch. But honestly, I didn't get very far. But in any event, so we are doing gilded leafing. And this is that beautiful, fantastic stuff that's lightweight, that flies all over the place. But it's so fun to play with. And the results are amazing. And we're going to do that with our tear and tape. I had showed you before that you don't have to use just heat and stick with this. I'd used adhesive sheets before, which turned out and gave us some pretty unique different ways of doing it. But I wanted to show you this of different things that you can actually do with this particular thing. Now, you can also use this tear and tape behind on a die as well. A little more cumbersome. This is really quite easy, so I'll show you how that's done. Now, I also have to do, like I say, I've got lots of catching up to do. So I have to do a blog hop for Friday, and it's with the Chinese New Year. And what do you think of with the Chinese New Year? I always think red, gold, and black. So I thought this technique would be perfect for this sort of stuff. This will be going live at 9:05 tomorrow on my Facebook group that you can print off and do your own sample. So I'm hoping that this turns out okay and that it won't be too disappointing for my first card back. All right. Now, some of you may have already seen this technique before. I'm also using gold on it. So I do have a piece of real red. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and we just go and do that. Now, I'm so afraid I'm going to forget different things. I'm going to think that I've got stuff all over the place that I don't know where things are. I know it's so sad. My suitcases are still open upstairs. I had that BOGO sale that started at 7 o'clock yesterday morning and still going strong. So I've been trying to get a lot of that stuff all organized and packaged up. And anyways, I do not have a bone folder. Now that is just really silly because I have so many bone folders in any event. Now, I thought I would do a horizontal card. Hello, Ina. Happy New Year to you too. So, like I say, what better makes you think of, and that's especially for me. My mom loved any of this stuff for any Oriental type card or anything like that. So, I'm actually going to come in and I'm going to trim this down. I kind of want it to go a little bit smaller. Now, I am thinking that maybe one part of these measurements is out, so I am going to go in. I think it's probably this one that's out. Yes, it is. So I'm actually going to make my card just a tiny bit smaller just so that it matches with this. And I know that's a bit of a cheat, but that's the way that we're going to do it. I could use the edge of the block to crease it. Yes, I could. Just saying. And the funniest thing is this cold went around the house, the Winnipeg house, over and over and over again. My poor granddaughter has it now for the third time. But my head is so foggy. I can't really think too well with this. All right, so I want to show you how this works with the gilded leafing. So I am actually going to use this, oh, I don't think I'm going to need it actually. I'm going to come in and I want to put, I don't want to put gold all the way around. I could actually, you can use this instead of if you don't have gold and you want to use it for a layer and that sort of stuff. But like I say, you can use heat and stick to adhere this gilded leafing. You can also use an adhesive sheet, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this tear and tape. And I'm just going to line that right up with the edge. Whoops. And let's see. Well, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I know I sure did. I'm pretty excited about one of my new toys that got sent back for me. And I'm also really excited. Hello, Nancy. Happy New Year. So I'm just going to strip this, put this straight across there, right to the edge. You notice I'm using the glass mat just to get it so that I've got it nice and straight. And then I'm just using my gift card here. Yeah, I've got a really neat toy that, man, I've got to get somebody to show me how to use it because it's, I should know better. I should keep my mouth shut when the kids ask me certain things. But yeah, and then I had to get them to send some other stuff, but I don't know why they don't get it through their head. They must give me the biggest parcels under that tree. And then, of course, I've got to bring it home on a plane. So in any event, it's quite funny. All right, so I'm going to do that way. I'm going to line this one up here as well, right down at the bottom. And I'm going to show you another way. If we decided that we wanted to do a bit of other, a bit of other stuff on there, we could. So I'm just going to bring that straight across there and just tear that off as well. Here, I can feel my throat getting a little, excuse me, scratchy. So I did bring down some water to drink. So I'm going to probably have to do that anyways. Okay. So then we have that like that. Now, when you have this gold leafing, what is my toy? Oh my goodness. Do I dare tell you? Sure, I'll tell you. I have no idea how to use it, but it's a 3D printer. And I'm so excited about it. It's, yeah. I think I could have some really original gifts at my retreat. That is for sure. So I don't know. All right. So what I do is I put my gold leafing in a big bin like this. It does tend to fly around quite a bit. So that's why I have it in a big bin. All right. So I'm just going to come in with my take your pick tool. Let's just get that out of the way. Oh my goodness, Pam. Like I don't even know how to use it. I have to go. I've got to solicit somebody to help put it up apparently. And I also have to get somebody to teach me how to use it and to make my own files to make these things. Like, you know how you see things like this? I can, with my 3D printers, turn around and make things like that. So I'm pretty excited. Okay, so all I'm really going to do is just have this like this. And I'm going to come in and I'm just going to just put that down like that. Now I'm going to put this down on the other side. And then what I'm going to do as soon as I get this off, I'm going to close that up. So all I'm going to do is I just take an old sponge and rub that off. Just like that. And then, like I say, I am going to cover this up right away. As it turns out, I've still got quite a bit on there. And then what you want to do is you want to take this and you want to just burnish it. But see, now it looks like that's like a gold border on there, right? Now I could have turned around and done it around here so that it looked like it was like that. So now what I want to do is I want to just put this right here. Like I say, I'm going very, very simple for this. And this is, and unfortunately, we don't have any Asian type stamps. So I kind of had to do an awful lot on my own. Hello, Glenda. All right. So like I say, that used the tear and tape to get that stuff down. Now let me show you. Maybe I don't even have it on the desk here. Is I had another piece of black that I could have shown you how I went and I did a design on the back. So now, like I say, I can do that like that. And that looks like it has a gold behind it. Now, I also used some distressed gold. And my thought was I just wanted something that was a little like branches. Laura made a great suggestion to use like an apple blossom. I don't have an apple blossom. This is the distressed gold and it goes perfectly with that. So I'm going to just have it go like that. And part of this other part of this Festive Friday blog hop is that I need to have a good luck thing. Like I say, this has really nothing Asian about it. I'm just trying to make it look a little Asian. So I'm doing this good luck here. And of course, what do I have to do? I wouldn't want to disappoint you and not use embossing powder, right? Now I could have done that the same, but I think this gilded leafing doesn't get used enough. So this one's just going to say good luck. So I'm coming in with I used that. Man, I am out of practice. I apologize. Hello, Glenda and Marjorie. How's the eyes now? They mustn't be so blurry now. All right, so I'm just going to put this right here. Good luck. I'm going to come in with my gold embossing powder. Oh my goodness, you guys. If you live in Canada and don't have a demonstrator that you're working with, you want to come to, oh, I did find the other black one. I'll just show you that in a second. Come to our virtual launch, contact me, and I'll show you how to get there. And it's for make and takes. And I've got those on the floor, part of them. I've got, oh my goodness, it's just unreal what I've got around here. There we go. And then we're going to heat set that. Oh, I don't think oh, I know. I unplugged my heat gun when I went away. Didn't want it to go on. Okay. And then we'll just go and heat set this. Oh, Cindy, you have a Oh, you have a 3D printer. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can see for your jewelry business, that would be amazing. Well, we have a maker space here in town, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put it out on a Facebook group, like, because I really want to learn how to do this. Use my 3D printer. All right, so this is just gonna go like this. Like I said, very, very simple card. I'm gonna have this come like this. It does look a little Asian. Okay, so I'm just gonna come in and glue that. Excuse me. And we just put a bit of glue on there. Because say, even the creative juices, I have to do a card tomorrow, and I'm really excited about using this card. It's brand new stuff that I'm prepping. And oh my goodness, I think it's, oh no, look at that. Oh, wow. That's just, ugh, that's awful. See, I forgot how to get that down there. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to come in. What you do when you do have glue is you come in with a sponge. And I didn't want to take that one out of the gold leafing. And then what we're going to do is we just come and rub this. And for some reason, that takes that glue off of there. Don't know why, but it works. There we go. Now, if that happened to be the gold foil and not the distressed gold, it would have looked just awful, and I would have had to start all over again. Oh, well, you'll be fine tomorrow, Marjorie, once the freezing is out of your eye. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, now we're going to put that onto the red, and that's just what makes it look completely more like that. Like I say, I can't go simpler on this card, and I had to kind of go simple. We don't have any, like I say, Asian stamps. We had that beautiful bamboo last year. So this was the only one that I could think of that I could make here. So let's go ahead, put that like that. Hello, Anne. Symbols of Fortune, I think it's called, would be perfect. Yes, it would, but it's retired, and you know me, Pam. I don't use any retired stuff on my lives. Symbols of Fortune was actually one that we used for a stamp camp 2 or 3 years ago, so it really worked out quite well. Another one was that beautiful bamboo one. All right, so we have that like that. And then I had some very vanilla to go on the inside, and we're just going to put that like that. Now, this happens to be distress gold. This was the one I wanted to use on the front, but it wasn't big enough. It just didn't take enough real estate up. So I'm going to put this on the inside. And this happened to come from the Stippled Rose. This is brand new. It's going to be available on the 4th of January. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. But like I say, for 2 weeks, I haven't played with any of this new stuff. Okay, so I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to put that down. I'm going to let it kind of set. We'll put that there for now. And then what we're going to do, I want to show you what you could do. I was playing around with it. It just shows you different things that you could turn around and do. You know, I really should have redone that front. I just might for the picture that has to go in there. Now this, like I say, is going to, we want to let it set a little bit. I know, Symbols of Fortune. A lot of people went to that stamp camp, so they could definitely do that. Oh, thank you. Well, to me, these are Asian colors. So I'm just putting this on this way. And then I'm going to turn this over and we're going to trim this part off. Just do it like that. And of course, we have to put on some gems. Now, one other thing that we probably could have done was do some string on, or a string or a foil or that sort of stuff on it, but I decided against that. Now, this is part of a Festive Friday blog hop. This is where you take 3 things from the inspo or the inspiration list, and you turn around and you create a card with it. I am used my from the inspiration list. I used red, gold, and good luck wishes. So it just shows you, hello, Carol. It does have an Asian flair to it, doesn't it? Okay, now, then what we can do is we are going to turn around and we are going to use, I know they're here. These are the blooming pearls. Now, these blooming pearls are in pink, pretty peacock, not sure what color that is, and the gold. And the beauty of this particular one is this was in the mini catalog, but it is now it's been carried over. So I love to be able to show you different things that have been carried over. All right, so let's just go ahead. Just going to put a big one there. These are really small compared to there. Now, keeping with the Asian sort of thing, we're going to go just with the 3 numbers. Oh, thanks, Leona. So let's see. There we go. Pretty simple card. But like I say, it's going to serve the purpose for the Asian card. And then, of course, it has the inside in there that you could put something else on. Like I say, I wanted to go very, very limited on this particular one. Now, maybe what I should have done was maybe put those somewhere else. I'm not sure. But in any event, that is the card that we have, and that is for the gilded leafing technique. And that's with the tear and tape. So don't forget that if you want just a small border and you don't have any gold, because there are times when we couldn't get this distressed gold, right? That you could just use that with your gilded leafing. So I hope you enjoyed that. Oh my goodness. I feel so bad because I'm, it's not something that, I don't know. I just had to do that just because of the blog hop. But in any event, thank you all for joining me. If you like that, give me the thumbs up, share my video. Now, another thing is tomorrow's my mystery. And normally I do it at 3 o'clock. I do have a class because of it being New Year's yesterday. I do have a class at 3 o'clock. So I'll be coming on at 4 tomorrow, right afterwards. Yes, Asian decor is minimal. It's rather interesting because my mom was right into it. So I would always make cards all the time for her in the Asian flair. And I made a lot of different things. So in any event, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, the technique is to basically is the gilded leafing. This will be put on at 9:05 tomorrow on my Facebook group. You can find that group down below here. And we'll see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock for the mystery challenge. And I'll probably I don't even know what I'm going to be doing, but I'll probably be doing something with some of the new stuff because why not, right? Or maybe with celebration because I haven't even played with any of my celebration actually. All right, you guys. Have a great evening. Remember to create because it's great for the soul. And if you don't have a demonstrator, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you. Bye for now.